come to you tonight just thanking you for everything that you've done for us, Lord. Lord, that during this time of celebration and spending time with loved ones and friends, there are a lot of others that are suffering during this time of year, Lord, and just want to let them know that you care about them, and there's a lot of people that care about them, Lord. Please help us during this time. I ask in your name. Amen.
Amen. City Council meeting for the month of December 2019. Please come to order. And please silence your cell phones. Terry, would you like to lead us in the pledge?
Absolutely. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Nancy, will you please call roll?
Allie Sudd. Paul Muse.
Here.
Louis Short.
Here.
Sharon Williams. Paulus Vaughn.
Present.
Jim Lay.
Here.
Chris Foster.
Here.
And Casey Griffin. Here. Terry Lynn.
Here.
And the press.
Don't see him. Let the record show we have a quorum. Next item on the agenda is to waive the reading and approve the minutes as presented from November 18th, 2019 special city council meeting. Do we have a motion to accept?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Nancy?
Okay. Jim Lay.
Yes.
Paul Muse.
Yes.
Louis Short.
Yes.
Chris Foster.
Yes.
Casey Griffin.
Yes.
Paulus Vaughn.
Yes.
Allie Sudd. Yes.
Motion carried. Next item on the agenda is waive the reading and approve the minutes as presented from the November 21st, 2019 City Council meeting. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay.
Nancy?
Casey Griffin.
Yes.
Paulus Vaughn.
Yes.
Allie Sudd.
Yes.
Jim Lay.
Yes.
Chris Foster.
Yes.
Louis Short.
Yes.
Paul Muse.
Abstain.
I have an excuse. I'm
Motion carried. Next item is approval of the payments journal for the month of November 2019. Do we have a motion to accept?
Move to accept.
Second.
Any discussion?
That was Chris, right?
Yes.
Okay. Louis Short.
Yes.
Casey Griffin.
Yes.
Allie Sudd.
Yes.
Jim Lay.
Yes.
Paulus Vaughn.
Yes.
Paul Muse.
Yes.
Chris Foster.
Yes.
Motion carried. Next item is the approval of the street sanitation, general, community center O&M, and miscellaneous funds for the month of November 2019. Entertain a motion to accept.
So moved. Second.
Nancy?
Paulus Vaughn.
Yes.
Paul Muse.
Yes.
Louis Short.
Yes.
Chris Foster.
Yes.
Casey Griffin.
Yes.
Jim Lay.
Yes.
Allie Sudd.
Motion carried. Next item, you have your supervisor's reports in your packets. Are there any questions for the supervisors?
I'd like to give the chief and his men an attaboy on that one.
Yes, sir.
The police chief.
They've been busy.
I said, thank you, sir.
You're
I'll
welcome.
pass it on.
Great job. Tell them I said thanks.
Any other questions? Old business, we have none. We'll move on to new business. Next item is reappointment of Chris Foster to the P&Z, term to expire on the January 2021.
I move we appoint Chris Foster to reappointment of P and Z Commission, term to expire January 1, 2021.
Second.
Nancy?
Louis Short,
Yes.
Chris Foster,
I'll abstain.
Casey Griffin.
Yes.
Paul Muse, Paul Osborne,
Yes.
Ally Sugg,
Yes.
Jim Lake.
Yes.
Motion carried. Next item is the lease, y'all have it in your packet, of Station 5 at 14 Industrial Park Road. Entertain a motion to accept the lease.
I'll make the motion to accept the lease at Station 5.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
Yep, I have a question.
Okay.
On utilities,
Yes.
it says here the city pays for half and they pay, and Survival pays for half.
Uh-huh,
Okay, and that other station that's north, do we
same,
have a lease for that also?
yes, same
It's the
agreement.
same thing?
Yes. The lease payment's different, it's higher at Station 2, but the utilities are in the same.
Okay, but this only covers Station 5.
Yeah, we have a whole separate lease
Oh.
for
Two, it was
Station
passed,
2.
it was passed.
My bad.
Yeah.
earlier.
Oh, okay, this is
Yeah.
for, okay,
Yes.
It was in the meeting.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Ally Sugg,
Yes.
Jim Lake,
Yes.
Paul Osborne,
Yes.
Paul Muse,
Yes.
Louis Short,
Yes.
Chris Foster,
Yes.
Casey Griffin.
Yes.
Motion carried. Next item is the deletion of dumpsters at Public Works. To delete them off the fixed asset list. They're scrap. And we have a 6-yard dumpster, serial number 26499. A 6-yard dumpster, serial number 20576. And a 3-yard dumpster, serial number 20689.
I make a motion those items be removed from our inventory and scrapped.
Second.
Now that, we could sell it scrap metal, or how's that work?
Probably so, or use them to patch
Fix others?
others, but they are being.
Yeah, they'll cut up any pieces they can use and then the rest of the
Yeah,
stuff.
we may
is
take
for
a
the scrap
caster
pile.
off if there are rollers on them, take a caster off there, but they're beyond repair. Matter of fact, we're in better shape right now as far as dumpsters at Public Works than we've ever been, as far as the condition of them.
They fixed a lot of them.
Fixed a lot, we bought, I think, 16 of them in the last couple of years. So, but then we refurbished several of them. Nancy?
Chris Foster,
Yes.
Louis Short,
Yes.
Paul Muse,
Yes.
Paul Osborne,
Yes.
Ally Sugg,
Yes.
Jim Lake,
Yes.
Casey Griffin.
Yes.
Motion carried. Next item is an encroachment on 409 South 12th Street. Doug, do you want to give us a little rundown on that?
Is one of the things that they're trying to sell the house, and when they come back, the mortgage company's wanting their surveys done and find out structures and things are not exactly where they're supposed to be. Once again, this goes back to the GPS surveying that is so accurate that, once again, I said this is old house.
Not a setback, it's actually an encroachment. I said that's not a setback, it's actually an encroachment. Where it
Yeah.
encroaches out into the alley and stuff.
So the only place that it encroaches into the alleyway.
It's kind of minute, but that's never going away every time it's over another place. If it's got a building anywhere close, it's gonna be off.
I don't remember, I forgot that was on here, and I didn't pull it.
3.5 feet.
It's
And
minor.
you meant encroachment, not setback.
Correct.
Thank you.
I think the letter actually says encroachment. or setback.
It does, thank you. Entertain a motion to accept.
I will make a motion that we accept. It's in there where if that building is torn down, it can't be put back anywhere near, where it is now.
Second.
Casey Griffin,
Yes.
Chris Foster,
Yes.
Louis Short,
Yes.
Paul Muse,
Yes.
Paula Sporn,
Yes.
Ally Sugg,
Yes.
Jim Lake.
Yep.
Nancy, I don't know if yours reads the same mine does. We'll have to change that spelling at the top where it says encroachment.
Whoever submitted it, Doug, where'd you get these?
Just a typo. Thank you. Motion carried. Next item is police firearm policy. Chief, would you like to, y'all have this in your packets. This was,
I hope you have the correct one in the packets. Right there. Really, we've been operating under some antiquated policy within the department, especially since the purchase of our firearms, our handguns. And Department of Defense has come out with some regulations in the last few years that we've really not covered under policy. And I'm trying to bring that up to date. And also, since we've purchased weapons and we've got our emblem on them, and you know, it's one of those things for when an officer is leaving the department, we're trying to give them some options on whether they want to possess their gun when they leave or not. And I've kind of gone by general standard of other departments on this, so, really it's just for the security of our weapons and to dispose of them as an officer leaves. They've got in the list here from 0 to 10, they would have to pay a full purchase price on the weapon. 10 to 20 would do a half price, because generally you're going to be getting rid of these guns about every 7 to 8 years. You're going to want to bring them offline and do something with them, whether you trade them back or what you do with them. So just kind of financially trying to make sure that I'm getting my money back on them. So after 20 years, of course, you're going to be eligible for retirement, and you know you'd be given your service weapon. So that's basically what this policy is covering.
Was there a problem before this?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm just kind of bringing some things up today.
Okay.
any other questions of the chief?
Cash or in kind?
They will be cash, cash, yes.
Thanks, chief. Do we have a motion?
I move we adopt the firearm policy the chief is high on.
Second.
Any other questions? Nancy?
Chris Foster,
Yes.
Casey Griffin,
Yes.
Ally Sugg,
Yes.
Jim Lake,
Yes.
Paula Sporn,
Yes.
Paul Muse,
Yes.
Louis Short.
Yeah.
Motion carried. Next item is the senior citizens contract. We've got the DAV, Humane Society, and Sugarloaf Heritage as well, contracts that we have with these other agencies. I think we ought to probably separate the senior citizens since it's $25,000 contract. Do we, I'll entertain a motion to accept.
Is that Cleveland County Agent?
Yeah,
Yes, Wyckoff Center, Cleveland County Agent.
Cleveland County Agents are required.
Cleveland County.
Yes.
Make a motion, we accept the agreement with, the city's agreement with Cleveland County Aging.
Second.
I'll second the
Second.
motion.
Okay. Chris Foster,
Yes.
Casey Griffin,
Yes.
Louis Short,
Yes.
Paul Muse,
Yes.
Ali Said,
Yes.
Jim Lake,
Yes.
Hollis Horn.
Yes.
Next, motion carried. Next item is contracts for the DAV, Disabled Veterans, Humane Society, and Sugarloaf Heritage. The DAV is for the transport, the van that we support every year, and they do wonderful things with hauling different veterans. And then the Humane Society and the DAV is $1,000 per year. The Humane Society is $4,000 per year. We pay about $1,000 a quarter. And then also we have an agreement to where we pay for $55 for dogs that they take in, $44 for cats, and $25 for euthanization. So those are some extra charges as well with the Humane Society. And then we have the Sugarloaf Heritage Council, which is the maintenance of and the upkeep of Sugarloaf Mountain, the trails, the new bike trail around the college, Sugarloaf Mountain. We contribute $2,500 a year. I believe the county contributes $3,500. You want to vote on those separate?
I think you need to.
Okay. Let's, the DAV, $1,000 a year, contract, entertain a motion.
I move we give the DAVs $1,000 a year, keep their van up. You want to do them all at once?
No, we need to do it.
No, let's do them separate.
Okay.
I think we,
Disabled veterans van.
Second.
Chris Foster,
Yes.
Ali Said. Yes. Casey Griffin,
Yes.
Jim Lake,
Yes.
Louis Short,
Yes.
Hollis Horn,
Yes.
Paul Muse.
Yes.
motion carried. The Humane Society contract for $4,000 a year.
I'll make a
Do we have a
motion
motion?
to renew the contract.
I'll second that.
Ali Said. Yes. Sorry. Louis Short,
Yes.
Paul Muse,
Yes.
Hollis Horn,
Yes.
Jim Lake,
Yes.
Casey Griffin,
Yes.
Chris Foster.
Yes.
Motion carried. And the other contract is with the Sugarloaf Heritage. Do we have a motion to accept that contract?
I move to accept it.
Second.
Nancy?
Hollis Horn,
Yes.
Chris Foster,
Yes.
Ali Said. Yes. Paul Muse,
Yes.
Louis Short,
Yes.
Casey Griffin,
Yes.
Jim Lake.
Yes.
Motion carried. Next item is the 2020 budget resolution. I believe we need to read that just one time. Paul, would you like to tackle that?
The first page only.
Yes, first page only, revenue, and then each,
Resolution.
Well, there's a hair on the back there.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, no.
2019-06.
06. Resolution for the adoption of the municipal budget, resolution number 2019-06. A resolution providing for the adoption of a budget for the city of Heber Springs, Arkansas for the 12 months beginning January 1st, 2020 and ending December 31st, 2020. Appropriating money for each item of expenditure therein provided for and for other purposes. Whereas the city has made a comprehensive study and review of the proposed budget submitted by the mayor, and whereas it is the finding and conclusion of the city council that the schedules and exhibits of anticipated revenues and expenditures for the calendar year appear to be as accurate as possible for budgetary purposes. Now therefore be it resolved by the city council of Heber Springs, Arkansas. Section 1, this resolution shall be known as the budget resolution for the city of Heber Springs, Arkansas for the 12-month period beginning January 1st, 2020 and ending December 31st, 2020. The attached budget incorporated herein as if set out word for word and figure for figure reflects revenues and expenditures as set forth on the succeeding pages. Section 2, the respective funds for each item of expenditure proposed in the budget for 2020 are hereby approved and adopted for the operation of the city of Heber Springs, Arkansas by the city council on this date and constitute an appropriation of funds which are lawfully applicable to the items contained within the budget. This budget may be altered or revised by action of this governing body, and unpledged funds may be subsequently appropriated to another purpose except as prohibited by law. Section 3, the mayor or his duly authorized representatives may approve for payment out of funds appropriated by this budget or otherwise approved by the city council for those purposes, or may disapprove any bills, debts, or liabilities asserted as claims against the city. Provided, however, that the execution of all contracts and conveyances and lease contracts shall be performed by the mayor and city clerk or recorder when authorized by the resolution in writing approved by a majority vote of the city council present and participating. If any provision of this resolution or the application thereof to any person or circumstance is held invalid, such invalidity shall not affect other provisions or applications of the resolution which can be given effect without the invalid provision or application, and to this end the provisions of this resolution are declared to be severable.
Paul, we should probably read these budget summary, just the revenues,
Summary.
expenses, and the balance.
That's not bad, it's only 3 pages.
No, it's not as bad.
Beginning, the first fund, A&P fund, revenue, and this is anticipated revenue and anticipated expenses. Revenue, $40,020, less expenses, $32,270, net change in fund balance, $7,800. Airport fund, revenue, $125,671, less expenses, $169,550. Transfer from the gas lease fund, $43,000.
That's that general fund. That should be
That
general.
goes to general.
Yeah, because we merged them.
Yeah.
I should have hollered at you. I got it marked here.
General fund.
Yes.
Correction, transfer from the general fund, $43,890. Net change in fund balance, $11. Administration of justice fund, revenue, $269,144. Less expenses, $229,348. Less transfer to general and municipal court, $39,796. Net change in fund balance, $0. Cemetery fund, revenue, $3,315. Less expenses, $2,500. Net change in fund balance, $815. Community center O&M fund, revenue, $987,665. Less expenses, aquatic, $108,950. Less expenses, ball field, $149,651. Less expenses, Bridal Veil Falls, $500. Less expense, community center, $667,677. Less expenses, Eagle Bank Park, $10,000. Less expenses, Sandy Beach, $8,850. Less expenses, Spring Park, $32,900. Less expenses, Trails, $8,010. Less expenses, Young Men's Business, $500. Add transfer from sanitation fund, $1. Net change in fund balance, $628. Emergency fund, revenue, $1,500. Less expenses, 0. Net change in fund balance, $1,500. Fire equipment fund, revenue, $67,690. Less expenses, $24,000. Transfer to fire protection, $8,500. Net change in fund balance, $35,190. Fire protection fund, revenue, $19,010. Less expenses, $26,602. Transfer from fire equipment fund, $8,500. Net change in fund balance, $908. General fund, revenue, $2,393,575. Less expenses, administration, $598,778. Less expenses, animal control, $55,368. Less expenses, cemetery, $2,150. Less expenses, fire, $477,062. Less expenses, municipal court, $164,994. Less expenses, planning and zoning, $9,300. Less expenses, police, $1,255,128. Less transfer to airport, $43,890. Additional transfer from other operating funds, $30,036. Add transfer from sanitation, $185,000. Net change in fund balance, $1,941. Municipal court administration fund, revenue, $100. Less expenses, $9,760. Add transfer from administrative with justice fund, $14,639. Less transfer to general fund, $4,880. Less change in fund balance, $99. Police equipment fund, revenue, $20,650. Less expenses, $20,500. Net change in fund balance, $150. General reserve fund, revenue, $1,000. Less expenses, 0. Net change in fund balance, $1,000. Sanitation fund, revenue, $1,250,802. Less expenses, $1,048,868. Transfer to other funds, $185,000. Net change in fund balance, $16,934. Street fund, revenue, $524,191. Less expenses, $523,814. Transfer from sanitation, $1. Net change in fund balance, $378.
Thank you, Paul. I'd like to thank the council for all the nights that we spent on this, and David Gibbs, the treasurer, and Lisa. There was a lot of work put into this, and a lot of accuracy that's to this budget. So now this year is just a challenge, is to stay within this budget. Do we have a motion to accept?
I make a motion, we accept this resolution for the budget for 2020.
Second.
Any other questions, comments?
You did have your department head meeting, right? You understand that this is
Oh, yeah.
optimistic.
Yes, yes. Nancy?
Louis Short,
Yes.
Paul Muse,
Yes.
Hollis Horn,
Yes.
Casey Griffin,
Yes.
Chris Foster,
Yes.
Jim Lang?
Yes.
Ally Sugg?
Yes.
Motion carried. Okay. Announcements, any announcements? Anybody have?
Did we find out about sanitation?
I'm sorry?
We were getting an answer on when they're gonna run next week. Does anybody know?
Yeah,
Sanitation on Wednesday next week.
Scott's not here.
Usually they run the day after.
Thursday.
Yeah.
I think it's Thursday, because we're gonna be off. It's on Thursday.
Okay, okay. So Wednesdays will be on Thursdays.
Is that gonna be the same with the first? Be on Thursday? January 1st gonna be the same thing?
Yeah.
I guess Wednesday's, recycles will be on Thursday and garbage pickup on Wednesday will be on Thursday. They usually double up.
I know it's already over, but I do want to thank everybody who showed up for the Christmas parade that Jimmy was down there, and we timed it, and it was about 40, well,
Yeah.
close to an hour.
Close to an
Yeah.
hour.
And by the time they were setting up out here, I know they were here a lot longer than that, so we really appreciate that.
Yeah, it was a nice parade.
The only thing we didn't get was a little bit of snow.
Yeah, but it was, I think, one of the best Christmas parades we've ever had. It was, had a great crowd.
If you hadn't been at night out toward Sonic, right beside it, the guy's got that Christmas tree lighted up and it is spectacular.
Yes.
What does it say?
So there is a Facebook post that the Public Works Department did, so they said Tuesday, regular trash for Christmas Eve, no service Christmas Day, Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday trash collection, no recycling, New Year's Day, no service, Thursday, after that I'm guessing, Wednesday and Thursday trash collection, and then recycling collection will resume the week of January 6th.
Following week.
Mayor, we might want to note that January 8th will be dispatch moving out.
Yeah, yeah.
January 8th.
And the vote on the referendum is, early vote is the 7th, the special election is, early vote is the 7th through the 13th, and the regular vote is on the 14th. So people come out and vote.
At the courthouse?
Early voting is at the court.
Early voting is at the courthouse,
They'll have
and then
two
the
other
voting
voting
will be here and the
and
community
Community
center,
center, the day of.
the day of.
It just, so everybody knows that, the election commission, you gotta give them credit, because they've actually looked at the way that things work in the county, and they got smart, and they closed some some poll sites before, and they just closed several more, including the one up at the, across the bank up there. Which bank is that?
First Arkansas,
Pardon me?
the First Arkansas.
Yes, they've closed that one, because it's not that they didn't have any turnout, but the problem was they had too much turnout for that location. So now you're gonna have voting centers in the future. For example, next year in the primary, wherever you are on March 3rd, you can go vote. If you live in Quitman and you're in Heber Springs and you wanna vote, you can go to the community center and vote.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna have an honest-to-God voting center. You don't have to go to your specific location anymore. It's all new, upgraded, and it's a new system.
They started that last.
Yeah, but now it's really full-blown, because last year they still had 3 or 4 sites. They were trying to do that, but they didn't have internet access, so that's why they finally closed them, some of them out in the rural areas of the county. So it should be, from now on, the election, there's no excuse from now on. There's no excuse not to vote, because wherever you are, you can, I mean, if you're at Walmart and you live in Quitman, go to the
You can
community
still
center.
vote right here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, something else.
Good thing it wasn't short.
My understanding, this is all gonna be paper ballot on the special election. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
In the city hall, and the community center will be closed, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. The same with the community center and the city hall. Anybody want to, open mic? Does anybody want to address the council? You got 3 minutes, Mr. Glover. If you'll state your name and where you live.
Jim Glover, Heber Spring, 32 years. I would like for the council to approve a website where all these minutes and everything can be put accessible to the public. we're supposed to be a government of the people, by the people, for the people. At least that's what Lincoln hoped for. But I would venture to say there are not 24 people outside of this room knows what's going on last month, months before. Mr. Jefferson had something to say about a educated populace, something of the fact that there never has been or never will be a free society without education. I believe that we have to be informed in order to make good, sound, solid, just decisions. That's my request, is that, and it won't break the city to buy a website, Heber Springs Government. The school has one. It's not as complete as it should be. Hopefully that's going to be changed a little bit.
It's getting a lot better.
Sir?
I'm glad you brought that up because yesterday, or yesterday, had Allie and a couple others met about website, about putting all of our ordinances, all the information, a lot of the current information, things that are going on. And we do have a website. It's not very good, to be honest. It's adequate, but we're going to make a real concerted effort this year to bring it up to where it should be. So, and it'll be hopefully sometime we'll be able to video these council meetings, have them immediately on that website, so public can be here instead of having to drive down here. So we're working on that at this right now. So thank you.
I never really know why Channel 6 cut out the meeting.
Doug, they don't have the equipment anymore, do they?
Yeah.
One of the, whatever piece of equipment they were needing to do that broke, and they decided not to go back. It's rather expensive because everything now is coming to off their web, off the internet.
Well, I used to, I went to church on there on Sunday. However, they quit, certain, I wasn't sure what happened. It just all of a sudden Channel 6 was blank and it had music. That's it.
Now, Mr. Glover, you're aware that the county has, on their website, they have their agenda and their minutes on there now. You can go on the county's website and look at that. I mean, you can go on the county website and they have their agenda posted and their minutes. And they even have the agendas and the minutes for like the last couple of years posted.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're working that way.
We sure are.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Do we have a second?
Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Snow.